were very thorough, very, very nice, very empathetic, thorough with their questions, and very kind, sweet, understanding. I think that the adolescent age group, the questions were very good because they were helpful than me having to explain everything. They kind of knew what to ask. And they got my child in right away. I mean, they checked the insurance, did everything. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to even worry for a second. Gave my insurance, done deal. They called me back, everything's great. Oh, one more thing, very important. It was a weekend, a Friday night, and apparently they don't have, a lot of staff there to do intakes, but they came and met me on a Friday night, and I was really impressed.
My observations are that she was given the tools to get to know herself a lot better, and the tools to move forward with her life in a positive way, and achieve the results that everybody wants to see for her.
We were just so amazed at how much care, how bright and smart, and how everybody just gave of themselves so much. Everybody on the staff here. We were treated just like family, and we could see that this was such a safe place for Natalie, that Natalie felt safe, secure. She could really express herself and find herself. We learned so much, and it was important to us.
I like that the focus was very much on the positive aspects of where they're going rather than the negative aspects of what got them here. And that meant a lot to me too, because there's so much shame in some of the reasons, that bring you here. And I think they were really trying to build on their strengths, positive reinforcements, and not focusing so much on why they came in here, but again, the tools of how they can move forward. And it was just amazing. I'm really impressed because I've worked in counseling positions and I could not have imagined anything better, and I told them over and over again. Every single staff member was just completely so impressive.
I think they'd be availing themselves of a great opportunity to see enormous improvement and hope for their child and for themselves.
I also really liked that it wasn't a sterile sort of hospital environment. Very warm environment where they got, I think, to really experience being sort of in a real world comfortably instead of some sterile world where they felt sick. So when you get to come somewhere and just feel like you have an opportunity to grow, it's much better than you're being a patient somewhere. It didn't feel that way at all, and I think kids feel safer in an environment that feels more like home. And I really love that.
I think she was really fortunate to be able to come here. I mean, it was like a miracle that this opened up to her.
For a 15-year-old.
For a 15-year-old.
To have 63 days sober and be proud of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be able to say.
And to be taken in like that, and to take this, to make the families feel comfortable, to make the families feel secure as well, and to give the families information on how to deal with a lot of these problems. Even though we have known how, she has certainly known how because it's in her field, but it reinforced everything.
And what they also learned, if I may also add, that she was able to come home and with the experience she got here to point out our dynamics, the families, and how, okay, I can fit in this way, or why don't we speak in I statements, and how about, she was really trying to utilize her tools that she got here and sort of, not just educate us, but sort of remind herself of how she was going to fit in and be comfortable, with herself and her changes.